Good morning, everyone. This is Kathy Mamolen for your daily tarot card reading. I am an intuitive life coach and a psychic medium. And every day I've been jumping on and giving you a daily card reading for all signs. And today we're going to get started for Thursday, September 17th already, 2020. This is a general reading for all signs. I'm going to be pulling from a handful of decks. The first deck that I'm going to be pulling from is the Enchanted Forest, and I did do a unboxing of this recently, and I put the link down in description. So if you want to see the full deck, it's in the description. I also am going to be pulling from an Energy Oracle card deck. Also, the link is in the description. And a spirit animal for you. So let's get started. I'm going to see what the cards, it's a beautiful day here in, hi Christina. Once I've done the message for the day, I will be pulling audience members. I will be pulling some additional members for some insight for just you personally, an additional oracle card, see what I'm feeling. So please stick around so that you have a shot at getting a one-on-one reading, and I will call you if I am drawn to you. I have the Five of Visions. I have the Oldest One, and I have the Enchanter. Just going to pull a couple of more cards. This is the Forest of Enchantment deck, very charming. I have the Six of Boons. I have the Child of Spells, and I have the Six of Spells. Okay, so let me just pull some energy cards. Hi, Teresa. Good morning, honey. Let's see what's in store for Thursday, September 17th for all of you. Thank you for joining us. I have the Envy card, and I have an Angel of Strength. Okay, awesome. And let me just pull one more card. Let me pull your Spirit Animal card. Okay. And I have the Crow. So let me see what I'm feeling. Okay, so the first thing that's coming into me is the sense of experience, okay, is how it's coming into me. I better keep my glasses. I won't be able to read these little cards. I have the Oldest One. Isn't he handsome? He's this tree figure, and I have the Enchanter. Okay, but how it's coming, they're very magical. Yes, that's what this is all about. This is all about magic being around you, feeling with this enchanted forest and just this whole fall feeling. And so I love just the theme of the day right out of the gate. So the sense of you have the sense of that you have this experience is how it's coming into me, that these past lessons are somehow guiding you now. Okay, that you are being told to actually go back to what happened in the past, take a look at those things, reevaluate them, and then I want you to try to troubleshoot the things that are on your plate right now based on past experiences, because you have learned and you're not where you were years ago, right? So if you are struggling, if you have challenges right now, I have this sense of the six of spells, which is my Six of Wands, and I have this sense of I don't know, jumbled up emotions is how it's coming into me. Jumbled up, like, you know, where do I start? How do I get through this? I can't believe this is happening to me again. Those types of feelings. So everybody is kind of staring at this little dragon for inspiration and hope, and like, tell me, wise one. Tell me, wise one, you know, where this is, where I'm going and what's happening next, right? So the overall feeling is, you know, there's obviously a connection with you and the universe, you and spirit. And your spirit guide today is a crow spirit. And they're telling me that you are a co-creator with spirit. So that's telling me that you are not alone. You're never alone. That these challenges right now are being put in front of you, that you're going to be able to get through whatever challenges on your plate, financial, relationships, worries, all of those things you're going to get through because you're not alone. And they're sharing with me that all of the past lessons that they have given you, okay, there was no coincidences in those. What just jumped out at me is the number 17 in this card, which is no coincidence that today is September 17th. So there we go. There's no coincidences, right? So I love that. Thank you, Spirit, for that fun thing. But it is the sense of, okay, I've got all these things on my plate. I've been here before. How do I get myself out of it? Did I learn from my past mistakes? Am I going down the same path that I've had in the past that didn't work out the last time? Maybe if you have a situation where you're constantly bringing into your life the a bad relationship. Okay, that would be an example. Okay, I'm just looking at my cards. I have the 5 of Visions. You can see this woman's just her ball, rolled into the water, and she's kind of like, oh no, the ball just went into my water, and I'm going to be in trouble any moment, kind of feeling. I've got to get in there and get it, and the frog is kind of like, we got this. It's just a ball. So it is that sense of this repeating pattern that we're rolling into something like, I've been here before. Maybe I shouldn't go here again. Okay. So if you're starting a new relationship and it's reminding you of past relationships and you're getting red flags, something like that, I want you to trust those feelings. They are sharing with me that they have given you those past experience for a reason. They have taught you those lessons for a reason, okay? So that you learn from your mistakes and that you don't go and do those things again. So if you are the type of person that has this perpetual pattern of bringing things into your life that are no longer serving you, okay, they could be relationships, they could be really bad habits. Maybe they're habits that we need to get rid of. Maybe they're something that's definitely not good for us. Okay, so we're smoking or drinking or, God forbid, doing drugs. Some kind of addiction, some kind of habit that we know it's not good for us, and we keep going there anyways. Okay, my spirit is telling me that no, we're in this together. We're going to get you through these challenges, that the magic is starting to happen, that we are we're going to just focus on the results and the moving forward, and you're not going to do it alone. That I'm going to put these coincidences in your life. I'm going to put people in your life that will help guide you. I'm going to give you that strength and that hope and that inner voice that will guide you. Okay, so you are getting tremendous messages about that you are in a partnership with spirit, that you are in a partnership with universe, whatever you refer to it as. Okay. My 6 of Boons is telling me that we have great abundance coming. So if we can let go of some of those things that, not repeat the past, I'm going to say, is probably the best way to do it. We don't want to keep repeating those past mistakes. They're reminding us that we don't want to go back there. We've already been there. we already experienced it once. It was worse. It was bad enough the first time. We don't want to go back there. So this is telling me that great abundance is coming. Look at this old lady with all these rabbits just kind of, multiplying, right? So, we have this abundance of our family. We have this abundance of our children. We have maybe grandchildren. We may have financial abundance coming into us today, or hopes of financial abundance, because we're able to work with spirit and help generate that we have that undying feeling of miracles can happen. Miracles can happen at any day, any time. I always tell people that, you know what? Your day, your week, your month can change on a dime. And everybody has this sense of they're always afraid it's going to change on a dime for the worst. What if today is the best day of your life? What if something happens today, Thursday, September 17th, 2020, that is one of the best moments of your life? What if, right? So what if we started to live in the world of, you know what? I love those magical moments. I love that joy. I love that energy that I'm able to attract into my life. I love the light that I'm able to bring into my life. Okay. So that's what I want you to focus on. They're sharing with me that we need to get rid of some envy, and we've seen this card before. Okay. So it is this sense of course, I don't want to be jealous of someone else. I don't want to envy someone else. I don't want to keep up with the Joneses across the street. That's not benefiting me. Okay. When you start to live in your own life and you stop worrying about what anybody else is thinking of you, or what they or that you want to be like them, or you want what they have, I guess. You know what? It's such a relief, when you actually are able to let go of that material comparison of comparing yourself to other family members, or family and friends, or neighbors, or just even, quite frankly, a complete stranger. It could be somebody that you see on social media and you're like, I want what she has. How come I don't have what she has? Envy will eat you alive. Okay. Envy is not a good feeling. I don't want you to go to envy. They're sharing with me that they're working magic in your life, that you are in co-partnership with them, as my crow spirit today. Okay. So that, they don't want you to worry about what anybody else is doing, because they're taking care of you. Okay. You have a team, you're a partner, you're in this together. Okay. So they don't want you to think about what anybody else is doing. They just want you to stay focused on, being the best person that you can be today. And then they're going to guide you, and they're going to bring you all that abundance. I do feel that sense of, wow, look at this abundance. Okay. My inner child is speaking to me. I have my page of spells, which is actually my page of wands. And look at him. He's kind of like playing with this little bunny. So cute. And that is telling me that your inner child is saying, I want all of these things. Okay. It's the ego in my adult person that's saying I can't have it, or not, that's only, lucky people get that. And, but no, your inner child is saying I can attract and bring anything that I want into my life. If I want a life of joy and be playful and to have abundance and to, just enjoy myself. How about that? When was the last time that you actually spent a day just being with yourself and just having fun with yourself, keeping yourself busy, whether you like to read or watch Netflix or go for a walk or exercise or cook or bake, whatever hobbies, whatever you like to do. When was the last time that you just played and had fun that was just for you? Okay, so keep that in mind, because it is this inner child today saying, what about me? What about me? I want to go outside and play. Okay, so I want you to do that. You are guided by a beautiful angel today. For those of you that are struggling, I have my angel of strength. So she's sharing with me this beautiful lion. So here is my Leo, my lion signs, and my fire signs. But she's an angel of strength. So if you are struggling, okay, if you are feeling, can't take another day. Some people are, just really having a hard time daily. This is reminding me that your universe is supporting me. My spirits are supporting my co-partners, my angels, my universe, certainly God, whatever it is that you believe in that you tap into. They're reminding us that they're going to continue to give you the strength to keep showing up and to feel better about yourself every day. So overall, it is this tremendous sense of looking at your past, right? And not going back into those mistakes. Okay. So if you start to feel like, oh, geez, you know what? I've seen this before, I've been here before, and I feel like I'm going down the same path again. And that path led me to things that weren't good for me, turned into a bad relationship, or it was a bad experience for me. It wasn't healthy for my body. And whatever those things in the past that you already did, they were painful, they were hurtful. I don't want you to think that that's happening again. At any point, we can always make a decision and we can always adjust our path, right? We can always kind of take a quick turn and say, you know what, I'm going to go over here because this makes a lot more sense for me at this point in my life. And I don't want to go backwards, is this feeling, right? Know that the abundance is coming. Know that, God wants us to have abundance, that things are multiplying, that things are coming into my life, that you have this vision of things coming into my life. You may not feel it today. I want you to think big picture. I want you to know that things always come in God's time. Okay. So I want you to feel and visualize that abundance. The more that we think about things, the more that they're going to come to us. And my crow spirit shares that with me also. It's the sense of attracting energy. Okay. It's the sense of, you know what? Universe wants to help us, but he needs us to meet, we have to meet God halfway. Okay. You can't just say, I want, and not take any action to make changes in your life. Okay. When you start to take the actions and you put the energy in motion and you put the energy out into the universe, that these actions are coming, these are things that you want. Guess what? The universe feels it. It's my boomerang effect, right? We put that energy out into the universe and it comes back to us like a big boomerang. Ooh, my hands just tingled. How awesome. So we need to put that energy out. We need to feel like, you know what? I'll meet you halfway, spirit, right? I'll meet you halfway. Just guide me. Let me know in my inner child, in my inner voice, that I've got this, right? I can do this. I'm on the right path. I have confidence in myself and I feel like I can pick myself up by my bootstraps and I'm not going to go backwards. Just because I was there before and it was painful, it doesn't mean that I'm going to be there again. Okay. That's the most important thing, because sometimes we have this sense of, especially fear, right? So if you had a traumatic experience, you struggled financially, you almost lost your home, something like that, and now you're worried about your bills again, your first thought is, I'm going to lose my home again, okay? No, that's not what that means. That means that's an old fear, and that means that's an old past that we've learned from that. We know how we dug ourselves out the first time. We know how we were able to move forward. So we're not going to let that happen again, right? We're going to put energy out into the universe saying that I know that you're going to bring me abundance. I know that I'm going to be your co-partner, and I know that you're going to give me the strength to get there. Okay. So today's message is all around the sense of the universe is magical. right? The universe is really magical. That's why we pray. That's why we pray for others. That's why when good things happen to people, you say, that's amazing. That's awesome. God bless you, whatever, because some of these things that come into our life are truly miracles, right? And those are the moments that we have to trust. And those are the moments that we have to believe in, because we all have the ability to attract those into our lives, because that's what Spirit wants for us. Spirit only wants us to be happy. He only wants us to have love, and they're going to continue to show you, whether it's your lost loved ones, your guardian angels, God, the universe, however you connect, or you connect on, or all of the above is how I connect. That they are there being your partner to help bring these miracles into your life. So I hope that resonates with all of you. I hope that you all are going to have an amazing day. So that's my message for today. I'm going to take some audience questions or some readings, and I'm going to pull some additional. I'm taking off on your message here, but I'll be a little bit more specific for each person. So if you do have a specific question, that will help. If not, I'll just give you a random oracle card. Okay, so we have a handful. Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Christina. Hi, Monica. So I do see all of you. And Teresa, thank you for joining me. I'm trying to jump on at about 11:30 each morning to deliver my daily message. So please hit the share button. Please hit the subscribe button and the bell, so it jumps up onto your phone and says, woohoo, Kathy's live. So let's do that. All right. So let's see who wants a card. Okay. Christina, you are jumping out at me. Hi, sweetheart. Okay. I have the garden and the gate. I have the garden and the gate. Okay. How it's coming into me, sweetheart, is the way it came into me is kind of cool. It was this sense of you have established a garden for yourself, that you do have this kind of environment around you that you're very happy with, and whether it's your home and how you decorated your home, or your comfort level within your home, that kind of a feeling. It doesn't have to be a physical garden. Okay. But then it came into me as the gate is opening. So I want to know if you're ready to walk through that gate, is what they're asking me. I want to know, are you ready to walk through that gate, that door, and allow Spirit to, I guess, kind of bring something amazing into your life. Wondering if you are on the fence with a relationship, wondering if there's some kind of love energy around you that you are not sure about, because it is a sense of allow Spirit to work in your life. Okay. Sometimes we have to just trust, and we have to let it unfold on God's time. But I do have this tremendous sense of, I want you to walk through that gate. I want you to know that when we walk through that gate, this sense of like, wow, like I didn't know that what was going to be on the other side. This is really exciting. This is tying into my spirit today. This is magical over here on this side. So I know you like your little garden that you created for yourself. My hands are tingling. There's definitely something going on with asking you to move forward. So if this is resonating, I would like to know, I want you to push yourself, open that gate, know that when we cross over into that other side, I'm going to call it, that the miracle is going to start happening, is how it's coming into me. Not quite sure what that is. Maybe we need to let go of something or someone. And when we do, the gates are going to flood open, and this kind of sense of like, wow, I'm on the other side. I had no idea that the other side was going to be so much better. What was I doing back there? I was pulling weeds, like what was I doing back there? So I want you to walk through the gate. I don't want you to have fear. I want you to know and trust that when I do walk through that gate, I'm going to be very well taken care of, and I'm going to be on the other side is how it's coming into me. So I hope that resonated with you, honey. All right. Okay, so let's see. Hi, Kathleen. Good morning. Okay, let's see. Let's see what your energy is telling me today. This is a general card reading for Thursday, September 17th, 2020. I'm doing some audience quick reads here after my message. So if you would like to join me on any, she's saying, Christina's saying, wow, raising my vibrations by redecorating my house. I'm waiting on my soulmate to come back in and reconnect. Been planting seeds for a while and waiting for fruition to happen. Really resonates. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. So you're on your path, sweetheart. Those things are all happening. Keep working on that vibration. That door is ready to open. So Kathleen, let's see what's going on with you. It's coming into me as a happy family. Okay, so today is about maybe reconnecting with some of your family members that you haven't touched base with. I do have the number 4 in this card. If that resonates with you, either family of 4, the month of April being significant to you. I'm not doing a mediumship reading right now, but when I did say the number 4, I did get this sense of it's connected to your mother somehow. So curious if the number 4, the month of April, the 4th of the month, even 2014 possibly connects to your mother, 4 children, something like that. It was just the sense of like, it just brought me to my mother spirit. So your mother's definitely around you, whether she's here on earth or her energy is around you today. If she has passed, your energy is, I'm getting all these, my hands are tingling, I'm getting all these mother feelings. So something's going on there. Happy family, focus on your family, sweetheart. Reconnect maybe with some family members that you haven't talked to for a while, something like that. Maybe you owe somebody a phone call, or you just would like to touch base with them, something along those lines. But the energy today is beautiful. It's the sense of, I do have a beautiful family. I am connected to my family, and I'm very grateful for that. So curious as to that energy around your mother that kind of jumped out at me out of nowhere. Okay. Thank you, Christina. I appreciate it, sweetheart. Okay. All right. Hi, Monica. Hi, Monica. Good morning, honey. Okay. Let's see what I'm feeling. It's hard without a picture. Let's see what I'm feeling. Okay. Let's see what your energy card says to me. You are the magician in the... Boy, we're getting a lot of magic things today in this reading. You are the magician in the mirror. Okay. So very much this sense of, you know what, just make it happen. Okay. I feel like you have all of the tools in front of you. I feel like, you know, that you have, it's coming into me as you have all of the answers. I'm not quite sure what that means. That you have, you're welcome, Kathleen, that you have all of the answers. Maybe you've been gathering some information. Maybe you have been asking for evidence. Maybe you've been asking for the truth from somebody. And I do feel like you have all of the evidence. You have all of the information in front of you. And now it's up to you as to what you want to do with it. Okay. So, kind of the ball's in your court is really how I'm feeling. You know, it's connecting to the universe, what we just spoke about, that feeling of make the magic happen. But it did come into me for you that you have been given the information, I guess. You've been given the evidence and the truth. And now you feel like you can set yourself free. You can make a decision. You can move forward with that information, do what you have to do. Okay. But the ball is in your control is how I feel. Okay. And Kathleen is saying, there's my 4. I wasn't doing a mediumship reading, but I am a medium, so things do jump out at me. Kathleen's saying that her dad was born on January 4th. So that number 4 was very prevalent. Okay, so could be, I didn't feel dad. I felt something connecting to your mother, but your mother could be trying to send a message with that. But that 4 did jump out at me. Okay. So let's see. Hi, Teresa. Good morning. Good morning. I feel like my son is jerking me around. Yeah. Sometimes kids, we have 5 children between us. So all of them are wonderful and they're beautiful and they're healthy. But, kids are kids and they're demanding and they're people and they're human and all of those things. So here we go. We have adjacent possibilities. So this is a lot of doors and a lot of options for you. Okay. I'm not quite sure why so much pressure is whether you're putting the pressure on your son or your son's been putting pressure on you, but it is the sense of you do have other options. You do have other solutions that you could go to that would solve some of these things that you want to solve. Okay. Either back off from your son in these conversations and just kind of let him do his thing. Because I do feel like once it cools down that you'll come back together. He's your son. This is just another, it came into me as another episode. But the main message for you is that you do have a lot of options. You do have a lot of doors that can be open for you. So I want you to focus on what all your options are and which door makes the most sense for you. Okay, that you kind of have to make a decision for yourself right now is how I feel. Okay. So your mom is still here and your son was born in April. Okay, Kathleen. The 4 is prevalent. That feeling of home was prevalent. Your mother's loving energy could be your father saying good morning and I miss your mother. And because I felt this tremendous sense of something about your mother, wanting that your mother's energy. So I hope that your mother's feeling well and that she's doing well, but maybe it was your father wanting to say good morning and saying, I'm sending my love to mom. So it could be that simple, but that 4 is definitely around you in a couple of different ways that jumped out at me. So something's going on with your family. All good, loving energy, Kathleen. Okay. I just want to make sure I got everybody that came in. Hi, Sheila. All right. So since we're a small group, everybody gets a little reading today. How's that? Financial constraints. Okay, so maybe you're feeling, it's coming into me as maybe you're feeling squeezed. I don't know if that's one of their words, but that's how it came in. And just the sense of, give me a break. Okay. That there's only so many, there's only so much money. There's only so much I can do. I feel like I never have enough. Maybe my hands are tied with something. I have to pay this bill before I do this. So a little bit of pressure. Let's go back to that sense of you are in partnership today with my spirit crow. Okay, let's go back to that feeling because I think that that's going to help you. That if you kind of connect to my spirit crow in regards to your finances, that the universe is going to help you kind of get all that situated. Okay. That things will break, things will get easier. Somehow you'll get those bills paid. Somehow you'll get things off your plate. You won't feel like you're so, tight or crunched right now with finances. Things will start to let up and get a little bit easier. Okay. So going back to let's be in partnership with the universe. Let's trust the universe and let's know that no matter what, we're going to get through it. We always do. There's always a way. You know, the learning happens when we're in a challenge, and you know, but you're okay in the big picture. So it's a sense of trust. Ask them for help. The financial constraints might be like, you know, give me a break, right? So that happens to all of us. Teresa is saying thank you and you're welcome. So that is my overall message. I think that what jumped out at me today was certainly sense the magic that's all around you, right? Sense the magic, feel the magic. You know that the energy that you're putting out into the universe is coming back. Okay, is coming back. I will tell you the other message that I thought was so beautiful was Christina's message of the sense of just open the gates. You know, like just open the gate and walk through. Okay, that's what they're asking you to do. So sometimes we have to have that trust that that door is open for a reason, that there's no coincidence that, you know, my crow card was the number 17 today. Today is September 17th. You know, when those coincidences in events start to happen in our life, it's God's reminder to us that he's here, he's listening, he's making things happen. He's kind of like, see, look, here I am. So don't be afraid to open that gate. Don't be afraid to just, you know, let your body walk through that gate in complete trust, knowing that the other side is always going to be better. So I love that. I love that message. I want to thank everybody for joining me. I will jump on again tomorrow at about 11:30 if you want to join me for another daily message. I did post links to three of the decks that I did use today, the Forest of Enchantment, the Energy, and the Animal Spirit deck. You can just click on the link and it will take you to a YouTube video that I recorded for an unboxing and a complete reveal of those decks. So if you want to see those decks in, you know, the whole collection, you can see those. They're kind of fun. I'm on a 15 deck journey right now. I'm on going into deck number 9. I'll be recording later today. And so it's been 15 new decks for me for my fall and Halloween additions to my own collection as a psychic medium. So please hit the subscribe button and the bell. I appreciate you following my channel. Looking forward to sharing with you again. And thank you everybody for jumping on with me this morning. And I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.